Hi guys, after using Final Cut Pro for the last 5 years, I would like to share my top 10 favorite shortcuts in Final Cut Pro for a beginner. Shortcut number 1 is Command++ to zoom in. Here we have our timeline and we want to zoom in on this clip, say we do Command++ and Command-minus to zoom out. So it's really handy. I use it all the time, so it's a great thing to know. Shortcut number 2 is Option left and right bracket to trim the start or the edge of your clip. Let's just say I want to trim the start of this clip off. We click the clip, we press Option, we press left bracket. That will trim from the beginning of the clip to the point we cut it at. So just say we want to cut the edge of the clip, we'll click the clip, Option right bracket. Use it all the time to cut out parts we don't want and the dead space. Shortcut number 3 is Option T crossfade. What we want to do is blend these two tracks together so the audio is not so harsh when it goes from one to the other. We select the clips, we press Option T and we create a crossfade. And if you look closely, you can see the audio has dipped. It's put a keyframe in, it'll start to dim and then it'll rise again, so it'll do a smoother transition. If you want to change the length of it, you go to Preferences in the menu, you go to Editing tab, crossfade here. By default, you may find it's longer than mine. I like it at 0.1 seconds. I find it a very good crossfade. It's not too obvious and it's very, very smooth. Shortcut number 4 is one of my favorites. It's a must know and it's Shift Z to see your full timeline at any moment. So we are quite zoomed in with our timeline right now. So rather than just keep doing this, Command-minus, Command++, you want to know you're seeing the full timeline. You just go to Shift Z and that shows your full timeline in view. It's really awesome shortcut to know. Shortcut number 5 is Option to copy or duplicate clips. Let's just say we want to duplicate this clip for any reason. We hold down Option, we can drag it up and it just duplicates it over the top as B-roll. Likewise, if we do the same, we can hold Option and drag to the right and that will duplicate it. It's a very, very useful thing to know as well. Shortcut number 6 is a really simple one. You probably already know it, but it's up and down arrow just to navigate your clips one by one, just like that. Shortcut number 7, at any time you want to go to the beginning of your timeline, you just press Function left arrow, and to go to the edge of timeline, you go to Function right arrow. This is very useful when you've got a really long timeline. You don't want to be scrolling like this to the beginning, so you just go Function left or Function right. Another one of my favorites is Shortcut 8 and it's S for skimming. So rather than just clicking like this to have a look at our clips, which point we want, we just press the S button and then we can just move our finger along the trackpad or the mouse and just scroll smoothly and see which frames are the point we want to go to. And when you're happy and when you're done, you don't want to keep it in S mode. You want to just come out of it, you press S again and it comes out of it. Shortcut number 9 is also one of my favorites when I want to put in some black space or leave a slug in between clips. So you just go to the point you want to add a black space like that and then press Option W and this leaves a black slug just there. By default I have this at 3 seconds, but I believe yours might be 5 seconds, which is fine, and you can adjust that from the menu in Preferences if you wish to change the length of it. And that brings us to shortcut number 10, the razor shortcut. So rather than going to this tool and clicking blade, what we need to do is just decide on the point we want to make a cut. And we click the clip, we press Command B to cut. If we want to undo that cut, we just go Command Z. But this is useful as an alternative from doing the Option right bracket to cut from the edge. There's times you don't want to just cut all that. You just want to do basically a soft cut. Then you've still got options. You press Command B to mark a point like that. So that's it from my top 10 shortcuts in Final Cut Pro. I really hope you've learned 1 or 2 tips here and it will make you a better and a more efficient, faster editor. So if you find value from these videos, please consider subscribing and helping this channel grow. And I'll see you in more videos very, very soon. Peace.